Hello, friends. I wanted to talk to you today because I have a couple clients that are thinking about purchasing a home soon. So I wanted to talk to you today about what to do before you go house hunting. Most people think, oh, I'm just going to call my agent and go house hunting. I don't think it's as simple as that. So here are some basically like about 5 things to do before you house hunt. Number 1, budget. So this means basically sit down with your significant other or whoever you're going to go in on the house purchase with and figure out your bills, your utilities, what you normally spend on things, car payments, debt, all that good stuff. And then figure out where you would like to be with your mortgage. If you're going to pay cash, obviously, then you already know what your budget's going to be for the home. But this is an important step that I think people kind of overlook because they think I'm just going to go get pre-approved and whatever the bank tells me I can get, I'm going to use, which is great. But a lot of times people are more comfortable in a different price range than what the bank thinks you can afford. So number 1 is budget. Number 2, come up with a pros or with a must-have, a need-to-have, and a would-be-nice-to-have list. And again, this is something that I think a lot of people kind of just think they know in the back of their head, but when they really sit down and think about it, that's a difference between a 2-bathroom house and a 3-bathroom house, or a 2-car garage and a 3-car garage, lot size, like all those things. So come up with a list that's a absolute, I need this in my house, a list of, I would really like this in my house, and a list of, if it's in the budget, great, if not, whatever. So come up with those lists. And kind of number 2.5 of that, most people kind of know where they want to live, but if you have options, say you're in a more metropolitan area and you can pick a couple different suburbs, have an idea of, do your research basically on the location. And that can go in your, I want to be in this location. I would like to be in this location. If I can afford it, I can be in this location. Number 3, things that are deal breakers. Come up with that list. Because if you absolutely do not want a closed up floor plan, like if the kitchen is not open to the living room, or if you don't want a split bedroom floor plan, those are things that your realtor needs to know so that they're not wasting their time showing you homes that are going to be deal breakers for you. So come up with that list. The next one is to call a lender. Yes, I'm putting this in front of call your agent because along with that budget item, you want to figure out what the bank is willing to give you because if your budget for what you can afford is more than what the bank can give you, those are just things that, that's another thing that you just need to know. And also along with that, you want that pre-approval letter. That's the one that we really, really want, but at least a pre-qualification letter. And basically the difference is the pre-approval letter, you're giving your lender, tax statements, W-2s, bank statements, all that stuff, so they can really know, dig in the weeds and really see what the bank is willing to give you. So call your lender is number 4. And then finally, interview agents. If you already have an agent you love, awesome, call that person. But if you're new to the area and you don't know, don't feel bad or don't be afraid to call a couple different realtors in the area. Ask your friends who they like. You might get a couple different answers. But even if you get the same person, if 10 of your friends say, Susie Joe Brown is the best one ever, you might not gel with Susie Joe Brown. So interview a couple different people, see what your gut feeling is with them, see how you guys mesh personality wise, all that good stuff. And then when you meet with them and you finally pick a realtor, then you can give them your lists, your budget, your pre-approval letter, and then you can go house hunting. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any other ideas that you would like to share, comment down below. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.